You know that barbershop on the corner? It might look the same on the outside, but behind that spinning pole, there's a quiet revolution going on. The whole experience is being remastered for the digital age, and we're going to break down exactly what that means for your next haircut.
I mean, just look at the difference here. It's a total switch. The days of just walking in, hoping for an open chair, and fumbling for cash, they're pretty much over. Now, it's all about booking from your phone, tapping your card to pay, and choosing from a menu that's way more than just a haircut. We're talking beard sculpting, even facials.
So, what's really driving all this change? Well, it's not just one thing. It's kind of the perfect storm of new tech, some serious economic pressures, and let's be honest, what we as customers now expect from pretty much any service we use.
And it all starts right here, with the new rules of booking. Seriously, your journey to the barber's chair doesn't start at the front door anymore. Nope, it starts right on your phone.
Get a load of this number. A whopping 77% of appointments are now booked online. That's a complete flip. We've basically traded the gamble of a walk-in for the guarantee of a reserved spot. And the convenience of booking from your couch at 10 p.m. has totally changed the game.
But hold on, that doesn't mean the classic walk-in is gone for good. Not at all. The smartest shops are actually creating a hybrid model. They're using tech to manage their scheduled day while still leaving some room for that old-school spontaneity. With things like digital wait lists or maybe dedicated walk-in hours.
And this data, it shows a really fascinating new habit. Forget the old Saturday morning rush. Now, thanks to more flexible work schedules, there's a new midday rush. 11 a.m. is the new peak time for a haircut. It's a little detail, but it shows just how much our daily routines have shifted.
And this, of course, takes convenience to the next level, mobile barbering. I mean, this quote nails it. We want stuff at the click of a button. The same on-demand thinking that gets us our food and our rides is now bringing the barber right to our door.
Now, all this convenience and modernizing, it leads us to our next big topic. And it's the one we all feel in our wallets, the rising price of style. And believe me, there are some very real economic forces at work here.
Yeah, this is the question we're all asking, right? You go to your regular spot, and the price has gone up again. So what is really going on behind the counter?
Well, it starts with this number. In the UK, the average price of a haircut has jumped by over 30% since just 2020. That's a huge increase, and it's way more than just standard inflation.
And the simple answer is that barbers are getting hit by soaring costs from every direction. We're talking energy, supplies, rent, paying their staff a fair wage. Literally everything is more expensive. They're getting squeezed.
And this chart? Wow. It lays out a really tough financial reality. Fewer than half of these shops are actually making a profit. Look at that. 42% are just breaking even, and 17% are actually losing money. All of a sudden, raising prices looks less like greed and a lot more like a survival strategy.
And as this barber from London puts it, there's a real sense that they're playing catch-up. They feel like their craft, their skill, has been undervalued for years, so these price adjustments are just as much about correcting the past as they are about surviving today.
So if costs are going through the roof, what's the solution? Well, barbers are getting creative. They're transforming the whole visit from just a quick transaction into a much more valuable experience by offering a lot more than just a haircut.
The service menu today is evolving way beyond the basics. Think about specialized beard sculpting, quick skincare add-ons like a facial, wellness services like a scalp detox, and even subscription models for the regulars.
And here's a peek at what that can look like on an actual menu. Sure, you can stick with a great cut, or you could add on a luxury hot towel shave, a quick facial refresh, or even join a grooming club. It's all about creating different levels of value for every kind of customer.
And here's why it's such a smart business move. Clients who grab those extra services or buy products end up spending a massive 57% more per year. That's proof that a richer experience isn't just better for you, the customer, it's an essential strategy for these businesses to survive and grow. Okay, and finally, let's look at the digital engine that makes this whole thing run. The Modern Barbershop isn't just run on sharp scissors and talent anymore. Nope, it's run on some pretty smart software. So what's in this new digital toolkit? Well, first off, you've got online systems that are capturing bookings 24/7. Then you've got automated reminders that slash no-shows by over 20%. It continues with super smooth cashless payments, and it all wraps up with digital loyalty programs designed to keep you coming back for more.
But this might be the most important takeaway of all. The technology isn't there to replace the human touch, it's there to protect it.
By letting the software handle all the chaotic logistics, the barber is freed up to do what they do best, focus on the craft and the person sitting in their chair.
And all this leaves us with a pretty big question, doesn't it? The barbershop is just one example of a local service going digital. We are gaining incredible convenience for sure, but it's worth asking. In this big push for efficiency, what parts of the old way, the human connection, the spontaneousness, what are we in danger of losing for good?